nice ones. Pretty good size. This is not good. Okay. I'm worn out, but we got the goats back in. Oh my gosh. They're going every which direction but where I wanted them. Hello, YouTube. Been a while. Been a long while, but here we are. This is Flint with Circle G Kiko for not very long, guys. We're changing the name. Doing a lot of things different. We got a lot of different stuff going on. Ain't gonna be very much longer. We're gonna be Garrettson Acres. We're changing the name. Savannah has registered all of her girls here under the name Garrettson Acres. We're gonna be switching our YouTube name to Garrettson Acres. It's gonna be Garrettson Acres, all right? Because we're selling all the Kikos. They're all going bye-bye. So yeah, not saying we're never gonna get back into Kikos, but for now, it's gonna be Nubians. It's gonna be Nigerian Doors, and that's just what we're gonna do right now. And the llamas. We got the llamas still. We've sold the turkeys. The turkeys were a pain in our butt. We sold the turkeys, and so we just got chickens. We got the llamas. We got all the goats. We still got all the goats. We haven't sold yet. We still got the goats. We got a ginormous garden, guys. I'll go out there and show you that, and some other stuff that we've done. I know I haven't been on here in a long time, but we've just had a lot going on, and I had to set YouTube aside for a while, but we're back. We're gonna get back in the swing of things. Gonna kind of show you guys what we got going on. So here we go. So the Brahma gang here. These 3 hens, as soon, well, one might be a rooster. We're not sure. That one might be a rooster, but anyways, as soon as you open the garage door, they come running now. They're like trained to the garage. They come in here, they peck around, cause we still got our feed stored in here right now. They peck around, they poop on the floor, but they kind of keep some of the feed cleaned up. But they love that tub of wheat. They go to the tub of wheat. I try to cover it, but they find the little holes and they peck and they scatter wheat everywhere. But that's the Brahma gang. There's always 3 of them. We got several. I'd say we got at least 10 of them. And these 3 are always together. They're just together. They just are. Always. As soon as you open the garage, they just kind of just head on in there and do their thing. And we let them. It's not that big a deal. Hi, kids. There's the kids. They're getting big. Bubby's got his chore crocs on. Savannah is cleaning out the chick box we got going on. Here's all of our chicks. Every one of these chicks has been hatched out by hens. Our broody hens we've got out in our chicken house. So we let them hatch them out. We snatch them up. We store them in this box. We've been selling them for a little extra feed money, and it's been working out pretty good. So we've got like 5 broody hens, 6 broody hens right now. So we just kind of watch. We've got one, we call her our feral hen. She has 2 babies out in the brush. Cannot catch them. I tried once, I think it was like a Sunday morning. She was out here. I seen her running around with the chicks. It was the first morning we seen that she had 2 of them. Woo. Chickens took off. And I ran out there to try to grab them, and she attacked me. So we just decided that we would let her have them because she's very protective, and we're not worried about the cats or anything getting them, because she is like mean when it comes to her babies. So this is what our box looks like. All cleaned out for the day. We have to keep these grates on here because we've got several farm cats now. These are the chicks. We got several. Them 3 right there on the right are brand new. Today, brand new. This pretty little one right here was yesterday, I believe. And yeah, these other ones are a few days old. I believe she's got them already sold, or at least part of them sold. So yeah, it's been working pretty good, just letting the hens sit on them, because we really didn't have anywhere to go with all the eggs. It's hard to sell eggs right now. Seems like everybody's got chickens, so it's hard to move eggs. So it was just easier to let the hens sit on them and hatch out the babies, so it's been working out great. Here's all the boys. They're getting big. We're having issues with the full feed, with them kind of not just having a regular diet. They'd all go in there and gorge themselves, and then they'd all get the runs, and then it was just a pain. So we started going back, there's Hummer, going back to feeding them with a bucket so that we didn't have issues and we can kind of control the amount of feed they get. There's Zorro And Lola should be having a baby within a month. We hope. We don't know for sure. We hope. I don't know. We're just going off of what the shearer told us. Anyway, let's get in here and feed all the boys. Yeah, he did say she was for sure bred. He thought a couple months, so hopefully. We're hoping. Fingers crossed.
Hard to tell with llamas.
Very hard to tell with llamas. They don't really show. They don't show. They don't really back up. They don't do a whole lot. Here, you hold the camera. Boys, whoa. Okay, come on.
Go back in.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
My daddy.
Come on. Come on, boys.
I'm here with you.
Mason, there's your kitty. There's your kitty, Mason, right there, sissy. There's one of the new kittens, the little female.
Mommy, can you feed the cats too?
Alright. You gonna grab your cat? Come on. Let's go feed these boys. Come on, boys. Come on. They're getting big. We'll be selling them this fall. Try to get as much weight on them as we can before fall gets here. But we're hoping the market comes back up and we'll do good at sale.
They're starting to be in rut.
They are starting to be in rut. They're smelly. Llamas are starting to put a little fluff back on since we had them sheared. But yeah, chickens are out here. They clean up what the goats don't get.
Bag up a little bit, like right before they have a baby, but she's not tame enough that we can get close and look under her. So
yeah, that's the problem. We're hoping when she does have a baby, I mean, you can see her belly's pretty deep, but we're hoping that when she does have a baby that she like takes care of it 100% because we really can't touch her. I mean, I pin her behind that gate in the corral there to give her shots, but that's about as close as we get to her because she just doesn't like being touched. Here's the mama cat. That baby we just showed you is her baby. Well, the one Mason's got right here actually is her baby. Was given to us. We got hen back here in the back of the box car. I'll show you her real quick. She's broody. We haven't touched her in like 2 weeks. She's right here in the corner. But she's just been sitting on a nest. I'm not even sure how many eggs is under her. I have ow, she bites. I really haven't touched her. Girl, I was just curious as to how many eggs, how many eggs you're sitting on. Big old cluster of eggs. So she should have a pile of babies. Like I said, we really don't have anywhere to go with all the eggs, so we might as well let them sit on them and hatch them out for us so we don't have to incubate them. And then we've had plenty of people interested in buying chicks, so that is just a lot easier. And it's kind of cool seeing what you get. Kind of our mixed variety of hens and roosters. We never know what colors and sizes the babies are going to be, so that's pretty cool. So like I was saying, we're gonna step away from the Kikos for a while. We're gonna sell out of them. Focus on the dairy side. And then another endeavor we're getting into here before too long, this fall for sure, is gonna be meat rabbits. I'm gonna build some rabbit hutches. Savannah knows where she can get some meat rabbits from one of our good friends. And we're gonna get into the meat rabbits as a source of meat for us and also income selling babies. And possibly processed frozen rabbits. I don't know yet. It sounds like a lot of work. It'd be easier just to sell babies, but for sure we want to eat them because we both love rabbit and it's good for you and it'll be off our farm. I'll go show you her garden after a bit. It's crazy, guys. Like, I don't know how many hundreds of pounds of produce she has picked out of the thing, but hundreds and hundreds of pounds of produce. It's crazy. I mean, it got a little grass in it, guys. I mean, she can't be out there every hour of every day. But for our first garden, it's ginormous. So we'll go show you what we got going on over there in a minute.
Fall crops then.
Yeah, like she said, she's getting ready to do fall crops. She's gonna be tearing out?
Yeah, I'm gonna tear out all the stuff that's not really producing anything anymore, and that the squash bugs have
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah, the
And
squash
then
bugs are bad this year.
Make room for fall stuff. I look really gross.
Yeah, well, it's 97 degrees outside. It's hot. Sorry if there's a little bit of sweat on us. It's pretty sticky. It's muggy out here. All right. You coming in, Mason? Yeah. All right. What do you think, Mason? Yeah? Nothing to say? Oh, okay. So, we've got a few eggs here that we'll be putting in the fridge, but this is the nest that we've been getting. Let's see. I think these girls here, these two here, have been sitting in this nest. That's the one we've been getting a lot of the babies out of. Now this bottom nest, it needs dumped out. These eggs have been in here a while, and there's some rotten eggs in there, and it is not good. It is not good at all. As you can see, it needs to be cleaned out. And then also that cluster of eggs back there in the corner, the hens have been sitting on. Looks like they're off of them right now, but they have been. One thing we didn't do that we should have done was bring out a permanent marker and date the eggs so we could rotate eggs out. We didn't do that, so we're just letting them sit on them. And as we're finding out with this bottom box with this hen that we've got some rotten eggs in there. It's nasty. Here's the boys, Zeke and Elvis. And Elvis is
Daddy,
getting fat. Yes, Mason.
Daddy,
What?
I was going this way, then this way, then this way, then this way.
What was? Your cat?
Yeah, it was going this way, this way.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Anyways, this is Zeke. I think you guys have all seen him probably, and most of you guys know about Elvis. He is
There'll be one on
I need
Halloween.
yeah.
I need green.
He is, okay, we'll go get you a drink in just a minute. He is putting the weight on. He's slicked up. He is a good looking boy.
He likes
You
to-
too, Ezekiel. I call him Ezekiel. She calls him Zeke. But yeah, good looking boys. He is.
They like the ladies.
Yeah, they both like the ladies for sure. I got a bucket of cat food, and they want it. They don't know there's cat food. So you see this hay feeder I welded up. This is the outside of it. So we can load this hay feeder from the driveway, both sides of it. It's split down the middle, so they can eat off the other side. Split down the middle, so you can have two pins, both with round bales. All this is just kind of temporary. We just kind of threw this all together. So she's been turning the boy llamas out during the day, but at night she pins them on this side, so they have the hay. Not a whole lot of grass on this side because they've kind of cleaned it up. So that's why she turns them out during the day, to let them get some grass. But her boys have grass, they have hay. So they got the dual feeders, and then water tubs, and then we got the barn, which we split down the middle. So it's working great, it really is. Like I said, it's all temporary, as you can see. It's just all panels, so we can move stuff around as we need it and do whatever we need to do. Eventually we might split this back up and make that a separate pen, but for now it's working. So this barn, I'll kind of show you what I did in here. I just took some pallets and ripped them down, or tore them apart, and just put a false wall in here that I can just take loose and move either direction, however it works for what we're doing. But right now, the boys can come in here, we feed them in here, or she feeds them in here. The goats have this side, they got their mineral tub down here, and it's working good for right now. Here's the girls you haven't seen in a while. Sparkles, all the rest of the gang.
Possibly having babies in December. I am pretty confident Sparkles got bred a couple weeks ago, so like mid-December on her. And then Tina and Milky Way were both in with the bucks. I'm not overly confident that they got actually bred, but
Hopefully.
when we do our
I
annual
get me drink.
blood pull for
Okay, in a minute.
disease testing next month, we'll be able to confirm and see who's pregnant and who's not.
Yeah.
So possibly babies
Pretty-
in December.
Pretty much we're waiting for blood work to see for sure who got bred, who
They
didn't
have
get
to be
bred.
at least 30 days past the time we thought they were bred.
Yeah, she's gonna be making soap. She's gonna be making cheese. She's gonna play around.
Selling raw milk.
Selling raw milk, playing around with just all that stuff. Be dabbling in all of it a little bit.
Eventually, I shouldn't say we, I want to get into showing the girls at some ADGA shows. They have some really good genetics, starting with some really good genetics in this herd. So yeah, we don't have time right now though.
No.
The
No,
kids
we don't
to
have
be
time to
older.
show. And the kids gotta be able to kinda do their own thing a little bit. They're a little young for that. It's a little too much. Apparently I was worried about the camera and not the goat, the gate to the pen, so all the boys are out. Oh, I really didn't want a big boy. This is not good. Sweet. Okay. Okay. I'm worn out, but we got the goats back in. Oh my gosh. They were going every which direction but where I wanted them. Sorry for the wind. I know it's windy out here, but here's the garden.
A jungle.
It's crazy.
Food forest.
Oh, it's hot, guys. It's hot. Let me show you. We got stuff growing up orchards. We've got these big old gourd things.
They're not gourd.
I'll let Savannah tell you what everything is because I don't know.
These are Armenian yard-long cucumbers, and they're delicious. And if you leave them on the vine, they'll get like this big and like this big around. I picked one the other day that was massive.
Mom, this one big.
So this is about the best size to pick them at.
We did buy this little tiller for Savannah. It works pretty good, but it's been raining and we haven't been able to get in here to till. So as you can see, the grass is wanting to take over. She's got all kinds of tomato plants. We've got...
I quit pruning my tomatoes, so they are a hot mess, but here's
well.
all my peppers. There's okra over there. Armenian cucumbers.
These are big, Mom.
That's a huckleberry bush.
All my tomatoes, I quit pruning them. I was really good about pruning them, and then it got really hot and I didn't do it. But they're producing really well. All my peppers are over there.
Yeah, we got the pepper
Lots of peppers.
area.
Okra over there along the fence.
Mom, what these?
Peppers.
I don't think Bubby needs to be eating the jalapeno peppers. He might not do so well with them. Look at these things. Pepper plants are loaded with peppers. All kinds of peppers.
These are going to grow big or big.
Yeah. This is a pumpkin vine that went crazy.
What kind of
These are like
pumpkins?
decorative. So these
Oh,
will be
decorative
like
pumpkins.
blue. These will be blue, and then there's some orange ones over there. You can see it on the front.
Yeah.
These are my beans. They're kind of petering out. I've already pulled a lot of them up.
We're kind of on the end of this stretch, so we'll be going into the fall
They're
gardening.
really cool. Don't look at the grass. These are called Tigger melons, and they won't get much bigger than this, but they'll turn orange. And they're supposed to be really good and really sweet.
Well, I'm not going to take them do. Can I hold it?
Round zucchini.
You poop on there.
No, it's not poop.
What is it?
It's just
Poop
a
on
good
there.
gift thing.
See all kinds of little. Well, these are just decorative pumpkins, aren't they?
They're just, yeah, they don't get any bigger than that. I just grew them to feed to the goats.
Oh, yeah, the goats like them. You got lots of them.
Pumpkin seeds are a
You got-
natural dewormer.
These are the
Armenian.
Armenian cucumbers. Got lots of them this year.
All the squash and zucchini was here in the middle. I ripped out half of it because the squash bugs in Kansas are
Bad.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
A lot of
some of it's still
cucumbers.
producing.
Growing on
Yeah,
these.
cucumbers. Some of it's still producing. I'll leave it in for a little while longer. Eventually I'm gonna rip all of it out, and then this is gonna be where my cabbage and broccoli and cauliflower are.
You got watermelons over here in the
Yeah.
corner.
These are called
Daddy,
Mango
get one
melons.
more pen. This one.
or vine peaches, and they're just now starting to.
Mason, no. No.
There's one. Here's a little baby one. I got these planted late, so they're just
Oop,
now.
Can't see, Bubby's in the way. What'd you
just-
call it?
They're called mango melons or vine peaches. I planted them late, so they're just now starting to produce.
How big do they get? Like that size?
Ish. All my sunflowers are ripped out. They were really pretty.
Yeah, we had a whole slew of sunflowers over there that she tore out the other day. But
Watermelons are going crazy.
all watermelons in the corner.
This one I need to pull out. 'Cause it's,
Yeah, that one's got some rot on it, but
I picked one yesterday. I haven't tried it yet.
there's several in here. Nice ones. Pretty good size melons.
Eggplants over there, but they're not producing anything yet.
We had, I don't know if some of you guys probably follow me on TikTok, but I had TikTok the other day of this watermelon right here. It was stuck in this pallet, and I had to take the crowbar and pry it out, and so it grew square. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it grew completely square. Kind of crazy. It was actually prying that pallet apart as it was growing. And we didn't see it in there until we had a storm come through and blew some of the vines away to where you could see it. And so we decided to get it out. And it actually is doing okay, so we'll probably get a chance to eat it at some point.
This is all spaghetti squash.
All spaghetti squash.
I'm excited because
There's a lot of it.
I love spaghetti squash.
She likes spaghetti squash. I just like spaghetti.
I'm the only one.
I'll just eat spaghetti.
Over slicer cucumbers are so good.
So good.
So good. Grow them.
Yeah, I don't like cucumbers. I like dill pickles, but yeah.
I don't like anything. That's my watermelon, and then this is all cantaloupe and some different kinds of melons. I grew a lot of different stuff. I like weird stuff.
Yeah.
Trying new things and growing things that other people have done on my house.
I don't know.
It's
I
not
think-
the prettiest right now, but it helps.
I think for our first garden ever, I don't think we're doing too bad. I mean, she does most of the work. I tilled. I put up the pallets to keep the goats out and give us a barrier. And helped her with putting up panels and things. But Bubby just picked a tomato. Bubby, what you got?
Every time
Did
he
you-
comes out here, he picks a green tomato.
No, you just
No.
gonna pick it and drop it?
No.
Oh my. The kids are kind of dangerous out here. They just kind of pick here and there and yeah. Do what they're not supposed to do. Come on, we're done. Come on. So anyway, that's our garden. I know it's windy out here, and I hope I got some of this on video where you guys can hear it. No, you got a really hot looking pepper there.
They're not super hot.
They're not super hot. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it for this video. Hope that kind of got you guys caught up with what's going on. I will try to post at least one video a week from now on. We're going to get back into this and get back and going strong with it. Like I said, we're changing our name. We got a lot going on, a lot of different stuff. She'll be putting in all the fall stuff in the garden. We'll be tearing stuff out, working up the garden and replanting, and there's just a lot that's going to be going on. So hang with us. I do apologize for not posting for a while, but like I said, we just had a lot of stuff going on, and YouTube wasn't on my list to get done. So apologize for that. Thank you guys for sticking around and hanging there with us as we go along with this farm adventure. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, God bless you.